Здорово, я пришел. А у меня сегодня, знаете, что? Пока мы ждем, пока Геншин обновляется, мы с вами поболтаем. Знаете, что? Такая у меня есть вкуснота. Пончики. Пахнет жирно. Это было вкусно. Ну, очень жирно. Я как будто масло выпила ложку столовую. По ощущениям. Так, вам видно, да, процесс, как у меня обновляется? Ждем-с. Ну что, пойдемте смотреть сразу сходу с порогу. Шиланен. Предлагаю сходить сразу в тестовый забег. Сейчас мы сходим в тестовый забег. Я посмотрю, хоть что она вообще из себя представляет. Оу. 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 Яз. Не, баферов нам не надо. У меня этого добра полно. Мне нужен еще один хороший дамагер и нахида. Какая-то сложная херня, по-моему. У нее типа какой-то спринт особенный, да? Ну, чтобы играть с Янкой в очередной раз и всеми остальными, мне для этого не нужен новый перс. У меня уже есть для этих целей это. Как ее зовут? Райден. Которая с той же самой метой может играть. Не, ну прикольно, конечно. Почти националка, но при чем здесь Шелонен? Она дает бафы к Сянке в очередной раз. И к синим. Не, это точно скип. Это меня не порадует. Персонаж, она, конечно, красивый с точки зрения вайфу, может быть, можно было, но мне не особо зашла она. Вот нет. Опять у нас Сянка, опять у нас все те же самые лица. Ну, это хотя бы сама дамаг выдает. Но я ее тоже не буду крутить. Есть поинтереснее хотелочки. Кандакия, блин, ну здрасте, приехали. Короче, все, всем спасибо за Шелонен и за стрим. Пойду я. Чё я тут стою вообще? Это мне не надо. Зачем мне это? Ну что, поехали. Сразу въебемся в сюжетку. Я предлагаю не медлить здесь. Подождите 2 дня. Можно подождать 2 дня и в это время сходить. Так, ну мы скоро у нас будет нахида. Что у нас здесь по хайтамчику? Ну тут хуйня какая-то. И синий не докачан. Кем вообще я буду ходить? Допустим, тут будет нахида. А дальше что? Мне нравится, как чувствует себя дендропутешественница тут. И, наверное, будет синий. А вот синий у меня не прокачанный. От слова совсем. Яз. Я ходила с ней. Херня какая-то, мне не нравится. Хиллер, да. Хилит хорошо. В каком месте что-то написано про дендробаф? Ничего не написано. Будет называться «Готовлюсь к нахиде день 1». Так. В смысле? Ты говоришь, она баф дендра дает. Если она дает баф дендра какой-то, то это должно быть написано в талантах. Дендростатус, дендропутешественница тоже дает. Поэтому, если ты про это, то тут не важно, какой дендр. Сейчас будем гуглить лучшие билды. Мне точно нужна нахида. Это вот тут 100%. Ну у меня будет нахида, она дендра. Зачем мне вообще тогда еще один дендра? Чувак в отряде. Все, что я туплю-то? Тогда мне не нужны дендра вообще здесь. Мне нужен такой и такой. И все. И нахида. И будет шикарно. Этот мочит, та подрывает бутоны. Всем хорошо. Ну вот у меня что синий, что она. Не прокачаны вообще. Хилит она от ХП. Зачем ей мастерство стихий-то вообще? Зачем ей этот сет предлагается? Так ей самой-то не нужны мастерство стихий. У нее все от ХП работает. Бутоны она будет подрывать просто реакцией. Потому что бутоны будут наносить вне зависимости от того, как их подорвали временем или с помощью реакции. А у них будет урон, заложенный хайтамом и нахидой, а никак не куки. Она тут вообще ни при чем. Она только реакцию будет давать. Так. Не знаю. Этот можно... Я ее в миллилиты всегда одевала. Но у меня сейчас дед гоняет в этом сете. Короче, не знаю, типа из того, что есть, ладно. А так, по-хорошему, надо и миллилитр добить сет, и все. Что они мне предлагают? 2 ансамбля. Ну вот, если зайти нормально в интернете, поискать билды на куки, в первую очередь будет сет миллилита на нее. Ну вот цветок потерянного рая, в принципе, тоже. Пойдемте цветок потерянного рая выбивать, чё. Просто она у меня всегда больше в хиллера была собрана, и меня это устраивало. А миллилитры у меня где-то уже просрались куски нужные. Какое-то говно собранное она у меня ходит, короче, пока что. А еще я сейчас приметила, что у меня тут кубок не отсюда. А, потому что бонус дендроурона тут. А, блядь, давно я не залезала в эту пачку. Что здесь творится, блин? Ладно, разберемся. Ей вообще надо с уровня, наверное, начать. Прежде всего. Короче, быстренько сливаем смолу, пока у нас вот эта херня еще работает. Подождите 2 дня. Все равно, наверное, не будет уже в моей жизни пачки удобнее, чем пачка с нювелетом. Чисто поливальная машина. Наоборот, говорят, что она сложноватая в плане этих ротаций. Ну, не знаю, посмотрим, когда выпадет. Не знаю насчет горения. Сомневаюсь что-то. Так бесит этот моб. Вечно он где-то катается. Посмотрим. До Арлекина еще далеко. Очень. Нам бы сначала с этими разобраться. Ой. Ты заебал, ты можешь, блядь, постоять на воздушке? Мы с тобой поговорим нормально. Где у меня кукис? Вот оно. Сейчас смолу сольем и пойдем врываться в новую сюжетку.
Decided by destiny. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me. I will have order. Settle down.
Просто, блин, Нёвик это вообще имба. Я не знаю, его можно собрать хоть во что, блядь, и он все равно будет всех ломать, крошить. Вот я хочу еще такого же имбового персонажа.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In
Все, всех поймала. Всех трех.
Shadows of fate.
stabilize.
One with nature.
Bow your head.
Written in the stars. The wind knows me.
Gather.
As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. Stabilize. Order guide. Bow your head.
Давно уже пора взяться, блин, и докачать саппортов. Все это время чем я занималась? Риторический вопрос. Я играла в WoW все это время.
Solidify!
Fate is upon you. Delve into death.
Into the wind.
С чем?
The tide beckons.
В смысле вывод? Ибо у меня тройка по физике была. Я не понимаю задания. Что нужно понять, что?
Decided by destiny.
Ложка станет мокрой, кофе растворится. Ложка нагреется. Кофе намокнет. Произойдет сразу несколько реакций. Я просто не понимаю суть вопроса. Пусть формулирует нормально. Школьные эти все, блин. Так, что еще надо мне? Оранжевые, ой, эти фиолетовые камушки. Опустить ложку кофе в горячую воду. Вывод. Кофе растворится в воде. Начнет растворяться в воде. Ложка нагреется. Вода станет при этом холоднее на там 0,00 градуса. Выводов прям дохуя можно разных составить из этого. Привет. Привет. Ой. Да ничего, наши ничего. Более-менее. Фу. Качаем куки. Ох, ёптать. Так, 6 таких и еще 20 таких. Посмотрим. 6 таких я могу. А 20 таких могу. И сюда еще сходить надо будет раза 4-5, может 6. А, ну тут еще надо будет. Тогда сейчас на всю котлету будем здесь закидывать. Молекулы это вроде про химию, а здесь про физику. Про физику это реакции типа тепло, там, охлаждение, нагревание. А это ты про химию написал. Ну, смотри. Тебе виднее, ты же учишься. Так, ну чё? Смолу потратила. Идемте сюда. Какой-то появился новый данж. Холодно, сейчас я окно закрою. Тоже играю, только не в Геншин, а лучше него. Это что там лучше, чем Геншин? Расскажите-ка, расскажите-ка. Ой, блин, кто еще его не прошел? Я думал, что-то новенькое. Ты первый раз проходишь? Объясниться. Объяснись, почему ты играешь в эту игру? Я бы перепрошла, кстати. Я люблю перепроходить хорошие игры, чтобы, ну, типа, увидеть, что еще не заметила в первый раз. Такие какие-то вещи. Почти все годные игры, там, начиная с Fallout, Ведьмака и прочих, Скайрима и всех-всех-всех, я проходила больше одного раза. Потому что одного прохождения, мне кажется, недостаточно, чтобы все успеть и все увидеть и узнать. Ну,
Things have been looking really rough for
хозяин
Natlan
барин.
lately. There are more and more commissions from... Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our...
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Взрослым мужчинам не идет обиженно отыгрывать. Чем я тебя заткнула? Тем, что удивилась, что... Ай, в пизду. Буду объяснять еще. Хочешь идти, иди.
We can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can... Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. Keeping that land safe and sound is our priority now. The more I can wait.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how... Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
А где озвучка? Озвучка отвалилась у Качины.
Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't... Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're our...
Но ГГ и Паймон же озвучили. Жаль. И чё, это Шелонян сейчас тоже будет не озвучено? Странно. Ну ладно. Ты ж не проходил? Грустно. Чё-то я туплю, блядь, как на тот берег добраться? Да ну что такое? Отстань, мы вообще мимо шли просто. А, блин, вон же там был мост. Чё я туплю-то? Квадроберы.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long
Ну,
ago.
Шелонен озвученный.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
Блин, шортики мало того, что короткие, ободранные, еще и дыра вот такая вот на ляхе. Ну зачем? Уж просто рисовали бы в трусах.
Used to it, really. I just need a moment. The Pyro Archon's requests are always
Вот это вот
difficult to
зачем?
fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Anyway, I can't argue, but too, just because
Но у
I
нее вот прям, ну,
understand
все
her
в
rationale
дизайне.
doesn't make
И
me any
уши,
less
и
upset.
линзы,
After all,
и вот эта
she must have
херня
known that
висит, и
forging an
шорты,
ancient
и
name for an
тут, и тут,
outlander
и
is an
ногти, и
impossible
шнурки, и
task.
коса, и хвост.
It's
Блять,
impossible.
все напихали, все, что возможно вообще в дизайн.
As you probably know, an ancient
И
name is a
шуба
symbol of a
какая-то, вон
hero's
мех
spirit and
какой-то
glory,
висит.
which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it.
Настолько мне не
We
нравятся
forge ancient
натлановские
names by
персонажи с их вот
engraving the
этой вот...
heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that
Я даже не
particular
знаю, как
name.
это назвать. С их вот этой солянкой, блин, как
But
они
they were all
выглядят.
performed.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds have
Она
been
просто
recorded by the
выглядит
Night
как
Kingdom. To
подросшая
take it one step
версия
further, even
вот
if
этой
you
качины.
had performed heroic deeds in that land, as an outland, only memories and experiences.
Настолько они из
Even
одного
the
ведра
greatest
просто
of
сделаны.
craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of.
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Ugh, don't.
You.
Well, what up if she gave me this order? Then she believes the. In other words,
Whoa. Not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
the key is getting the Wyab to somehow
Архонтки у
acknowledge
нас
the
и
traveler's
эта часка в
existence and
БДСМ
record her
костюмах.
heroic deeds.
Эти вообще непонятно откуда выползли две.
In the Night Kingdom before, we even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the
И
unprecedented
блестки-то у
nature
нее
of this
какие-то вон на
situation,
ногах
I have a
рассыпаны.
feeling that the acknowledge. I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge. We need to find a consultant who's an.
Oh, we've heard that name before. A person who can make something like that.
Кто-нибудь уже рисовал редизайны персонажей из
Well,
Натлана?
still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely
Да это не
patient
мода,
with
это
her and
солянка,
know how to keep
которая
her
вообще к
spirit up.
этому миру не относится никак.
I hate to break it to you,
У
but
них вечная война идет с этим, с
Why is that?
бездной, а
Didn't
они
she
тут,
already
чё,
help you
блядь,
before? And you even managed
откуда
to save
столько
Kachina.
цацок, спрашивается.
at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being.
Great going, Mawika. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seat Lolly would still want to show respect to the Archon.
Она как ее
Also
мамка
write you a letter
выглядит
on your
просто,
behalf.
мамка
If you
Качины.
can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you,
У них очень сильно похожий дизайн, это типа единство племени или что.
Sure hope so. How
Но
long
другие-то
ago
не
was
выглядят
that,
люди тут
though?
так.
all right. Kanicha's a seasoned
Я пытаюсь
negotiator.
понять, но не могу.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll and.
И почему, блядь, на Атлане так мало пироперсонажей? Я не могу понять. Короче, да. Единственное, что мне нравится в Натлане, вот прям на 100%, это музыка во время боя, которая начинается. Вот это прям кайф.
I'm sorry to put this on. Oh, wait. So Kachina.
Очень сильно все время кажется, что это георегион.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one
А
of 4 that
георегион у
are
нас уже есть.
Well, then I suppose there's no need to keep.
Кенч тоже не озвученный.
seat love.
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelation, I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the.
Честно, я первый раз такое вижу вообще, что
But Paimon
нет
wonders how
озвучки.
Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Aurora
Когда
as a
вышел
hero
патч,
that she
нет
spent all day
озвученных
in her room.
персонажей главных, типа игровых, в задании архонтов. Но патч уже выпущен больше 12 часов назад. И нет озвучки? Я вижу такой
Oh,
первый
so
раз.
if I'm following,
Сколько раз
you
я
mean
играла,
you'll
вот
help her investigate
только
Ron
вышел,
and the
сразу
captain's
играешь.
whereabouts?
Такого не было.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe her.
Yeah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As then, yeah, I'll leave my lip. Okay, then let's
Главное,
part ways for now.
Шелонена не
I'll see you
озвучили,
in a
чтобы
couple of
продать
days.
баннеры. На это они нашли время. А Качину с Киничем уже не надо продавать, можно не озвучивать. Опять 2 дня. Интересно, компенсацию пришлют за это?
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Шелонин вообще. Почему Шелонин? Тогда я у тебя залутаю тут.
Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. See, Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response?
Yeah, well, she can be all. But let's go to the stadium and see.
That's
Киничи, Шелонин. А мы все наоборот говорим. Ой, а что, я 1300 метров собралась пешком идти? Не пойду. Так оседлали.
Paimon doesn't see any.
Well, we tried to be as.
That might be true, but this is.
A subject? Well, yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall bear. The only thing is that she often has very.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, like that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned
Бля, она,
veteran.
кажется, из
The
электроплемени,
wise
да,
sage who
местного?
looks like a little... Oh, wipe that look off your face. You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See,
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake.
Paimon.
what? How dare you?
Paimon really didn't. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize.
It was my idea to invite you here, see.
Как это
All
вредно.
right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. I received Kenichi's letter and was but, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about
О,
how I
я
should
что-то
phrase
прям
my
не уснул.
apology. Only to hear
Чё у
you
неё
all
с
talking
глазами?
smack about me. Anyway,
Фу, что это было?
that's the whole story.
What? Was she feeling...
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Anyway, Shilonen, I
Тоже странный
The
персонаж.
situation.
Если она будет легендарной, я не думаю, что будет баннер продаваться
I
хорошо.
see. So Maui, and you've also heard all about Auroron.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone oh, weary yet free soul. Even the most verdantly. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo!
Она что, какая-то
Oh, that should
провидица,
do it.
типа?
You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry.
Isn't that kinda like...
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom. Constantly.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more...
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's... Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the...
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so...
Sounds good. Then we'll go...
Единственное... вон, я вижу, у нее Крио этот. Вижу.
The Fatui are nothing to scoff
На
at, so
дизайне.
please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
Странно, она выглядит как типичный представитель Электро.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing
Вон,
by
точно, у нее
Auroron's place
Крио.
to look for clues.
Значит,
He
она будет
has
игровая
always
у
lived
нас.
alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into...
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days... That's not to say that I believe he's totally... In any case, I'm truly sorry.
You can count on...
All right, then let's start...
А новых территорий нам пока не завезли, да? Интересно, а если посмотреть отсюда, вот сюда, что мы увидим?
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Типа пустыня, прям вплоть до Натлана, да? Или нет? Так, ладно, а если встать сюда и посмотреть туда?
I find that the beauty of bright sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors through a window.
Типа тут вода просто и все. Бля, это так тупо на самом деле. Пустыня. И здесь просто вода возле берега пустыни.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to
Разве
befriend
с учетом того, что там вода, там не должно что-то расти по берегу? Ну, типа, как это вообще? Это вообще возможно? Не знаю. Странно на самом деле выглядит. Хотя здесь тоже так. Наверное, это окей. Так, ну чё, едем дальше. Что там? Какой-то тухлый стрим опять. Как вчера. Или я в теневом, или все смотрят стримеров покрупнее, поинтереснее.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claim. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd said. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually. However,
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big me?
Auroron? Well, he learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh well, let's keep look. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for. Let's follow the phlogiston
Huh? What trail?
Oh right, I forgot.
И эту тоже озвучили. Почему не озвучили Кинича и эту Качину? Может, это просто баг какой-то, отвалилась озвучка?
How about now?
What do you see? Whoa,
That's right. I used a spell.
wow, you can even.
It requires a when I held your hand. Anyway,
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
what does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already. But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match the. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Huh? Was that?
Now that I think about it. Oh? They appear.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yeah, judging.
Wait. Let me see.
Hyman sees us.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got to. Leaving such a subtle mark, and if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in. No, I've got to be careful.
Так прикольно у нас дендры эти горят. Штучки. Вообще, я почти уверена, что нам дадут поиграть с пиростихией, только в самом конце уже.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlegist. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Can each told.
There are some, judging from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember the little mark we found
Given there are... I'll take this direction. Roron, what the heck were you doing?
And off she go. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, so you were thinking the same thing. She did say that she would... If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't... That's weird, but he can't have just evaporated into...
So, you...
Уруру. Что происходит? Мне страшно. Птыщ, птыщ. Кто это? Дайнслейв?
I'm very sorry, but please
Это Урурон.
I
Или кто
apologize
это?
that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals.
Он
and
мужик
given
или
your combat
мальчик?
proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui.
У него лицо как
I'm afraid you've been
перекрашенный
brought here
Джун Ли.
by a- My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring you. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
Становится
I
интересно.
will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium.
you will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the
See, Lolly! She froze for...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to,
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your... In any case... Neat.
Feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get... I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a...
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my... But if you want to make it up to me... Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees...
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Блин, вот это прикольный чувачок.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
И по дизайну, и в целом мне
I
нравится.
cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth.
Huh?
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control...
Are you read on my count? Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
This is order. Into the wind. Silence. No escape. I will end my duty. Mighty humble. This isn't good. Miscalculated. Death.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing...
And greetings to you too. Other Granny?
What did you just call...
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I've...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look...
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since...
Так, Арарона будем крутить, когда он
But
выйдет.
if you keep that up, then everyone's going to...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you? Haven't I told you 100 times?
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers...
Oh, so you do remember, and you won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your
I'm sorry, Granny.
next time?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and...
Okay, now answer me honestly.
Yes,
So why did you do...
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I...
Hey! I'm no ordinary granny! Would they really dare to come after me? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked even if
Я
the...
надеюсь, он дамагером будет.
Forget it. We can submit the detail. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember...
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your... vegetable?
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should...
How exactly did the masters raise this god?
Oh,
Маленький бабушкин внучек. Блин, я хочу продолжение Натлана территории. Когда уже будет?
I see.
Блять.
So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because...
that's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member...
We'll give her a full report. We'll let...
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes.
Sure. I'd be.
Understood.
I understand. Thank you.
Well, at least you won't need.
Traveler, Paimon? Think once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back? Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Other Granny.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, traveler? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Что это у нас будет? Первый лучник. У нас только лучницы. А, нет, у нас есть Тарталия. И этот. Лучник-мужик, короче, высокий. И Часка тоже лучница. 5-2.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And
You're right. Granny tells me that.
oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Grand?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably... I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro-Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may
Пироархонт
just find it in
Муалани
your heart to consider
написано.
my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro-Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, if any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But whether this stems from hesitation, fear, my fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is... We have to make the decision for her.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the...
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not, since I was defeated in battle. I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Она ему по...
See, Lolly?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the
I'm sorry, Granny.
you! That...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay? In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all
Она
grown
уже
up
заебала
now,
орать.
so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice.
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant!
What just happened?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. That brat. I swear. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Вернись.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not. That's right. She's right. We're seated.
Hey, come on now.
Are you sure? Sure.
Don't worry.
Блин, надо, наверное, через котелку пройти.
Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like...
Напилась?
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as...
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my! It's not...
Oh, so you've heard of it?
Of course I have! Aren't you the ones who...
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front...
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Блин, вот эти вот приколы со вставками вот таких глаз меня очень сильно триггерят, не могу.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us,
come around here, picking fights with me, well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Seat Lolly, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a
Что, блядь, происходит?
close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
Она, блядь, рыгает, сидит.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
So, you heard... You heard my...
It's okay, Sea Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay?
Бля, и когда закончатся нахуй эти посиделки их в баре, блин? Такая душнота, блядь. Эта Светлана меня уже раздражает очень сильно. Куда выше, блядь? Я уже хочу к интересной части сюжета. Можно мне, пожалуйста?
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we...
I was let's just have...
Really?
Well, and you're right, I'm just...
What? You're... Well, you...
Some are... What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
I make... Oh,
We believe you.
yes, Mawika Auroran. The reason being, no one knows the masters of a possibility. The ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, when damn it, the ceremony. I wasn't. When the. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending? It's not right. So, when I learned that the plant, everyone thought he would be happy. He asks.
Wait!
He knows that. But maybe.
Traveler, anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to...
Probably. Okay. Forget that.
Hey, we're friends.
Good point. Friends. I like the sound.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably asleep.
Наконец-то, блин. Опять туда идем. Ну, почему так-то, блин? Они специально нас задушнивают перед интересным контентом, чтобы не расслаблялись или что? И теперь мы опять туда идем.
What's going on?
You're all right.
Wow, you're
Let's. Anyway, I was also. I heard.
the abyss attack.
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done I was the one who vowed. But I should. As for the ancient name. Thank you.
She left in a hurry. Oh, look.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. Who knows?
That would be pretty great, actually.
It'll be fine.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid...
Koichi, do we...
It's alright. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the pyro...
Чё, движ какой-то, может, начинается?
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the children of...
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to... I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this... I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night King...
Wait!
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls... Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we can... Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution... Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our option, Natlan is unique among the nation. Having a contingency plan, it's still. This has always been a...
Oh, one more...
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But it seems like our only path forward is to track him down. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me.
Not even a little! We would...
Just as expected. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You skipped.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great. Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Don't worry.
Wait, you're...
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel anyway. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defense. Now I just...
Paimon's a little worried about how people will Alright, we should head out. Maybe...
Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together. Stay safe. We've got this.
Блять, понапридумывали каких-то, я не знаю, способностей, а по факту чем бить-то, блять? Нихуя непонятно. Я просто не понимаю. Воины, блядь, собрались. У одной дельфин, у другой коньки, блядь, у третьей прыгалка какая-то. Пиздец. Ща повоюем. Иху, блядь. Серьезно, что пиздец. Говняхами закидывать буду. Пиздец, меня сейчас наебашут тут, потому что я просто не понимаю, как этими биться, блин. Как она бьет, чем она бьет вообще. Дайте мне моих персонажей.
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
that should be the last abyssal pylon near the children of. By the way, where's St. Lolly? I thought she would.
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked.
That makes sense. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
А зачем мы туда бегали вообще? Пошли, что-то потыкали и спасли караван. У меня вот эта вот битва, блядь, какая-то из говна и палок вообще просто расстроила.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as before long could.
Если мы сейчас будем со всей остальной бездной биться с этими пупой и лупой, блин.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mool.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis.
And somehow, honestly.
We talked to Mool, and, well.
Yeah, I trust. Plus, when it comes to
I agree. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon.
The next question.
We still don't have enough.
Let's head back with how many Fatu.
Sounds good.
I was just about to ask. Register. All right. See you.
Oh, you bet.
I'm fine. No need.
They ran into the Fatui while out on.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the abyss? No, wait. It looked.
You're right. That's a traveling. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natland.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours.
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a cap.
Exactly. We could be on. Still, there was no trade. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say.
Чем мы будем за часку бегать?
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see any.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not.
That's even more risky. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe?
Fine. Don't believe me. But you can't. You know, growing up, even if I.
All right. All right. Same plan. Got your ropes?
Yeah. Let's go.
Если они сестры, почему одна выглядит так, другая выглядит как NPC?
Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now.
Что за мини-игра?
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next... Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow... Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stings!
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska.
That's Koichi's signal.
Кроме Мавуики вообще есть пиро-персонаж тут?
I checked, and this...
Крио, Гео.
Well, I
was wrong, Kui.
Wait, you're just gonna...
Let's focus on the task at hand.
All right. It looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon route. The device is ancient.
Not bad. Took us...
Back where? Should we keep...
You really want to keep going?
Of course!
Uh-oh.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. It looked like they were waiting, though.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble.
You've done very well. I could
I know.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the device is a complete mystery, even to us.
I have no idea. but it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every skull.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time. I prepared a small gift of my own.
My patience.
Я вообще забыла, что я на стриме.
Well,
I accept.
there's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism.
Ну вот, зашел, молодец. А я тут сижу, прохожу сюжетку. Стараюсь читать то, что интересно, не
I'm taking
скипать.
Koichi home. With our parents there.
Hey, it's not like
Чтоб
I'm
хоть
some kind
понять
of
что-нибудь.
prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel.
I won't. Triple promise I
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people. I guess you're.
This reminds Paimon of when we.
I do the same for anyone trying to put their life in.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect.
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident. Oh.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have.
Okay, don't get into another fight.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything.
Plus, I guess we're family. I can't.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down.
Plus, I know you'll wake up.
Be my guest. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot.
Ой, вот это меня вообще бесит.
I
блин.
will.
Awesome! Just
Hey, friend.
Oh, yeah. You met Paimon and the Traveler.
I agree with your Auroron came.
What? He came back?
Все время
I
орет,
told him,
ругается, что-то,
apparently,
блин, бухтит.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on guard.
Don't say that!
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child. Besides, Auroron is mine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul? And this gem is what makes the talent. It just so happens that you guys know Aoife, right? No? Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he probably suspected that I tampered with.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique?
So in other words...
The kid thinks he can take...
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this... I know he thinks of me as his grandma.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's...
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah, you're right.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay?
Блять, семейные разборки, там сестры эти, тут бабушкин внучок.
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my... All right, time to sneak into... you heard it here... Are you ready?
Только вот не нация войны, блин, это как было заявлено, а детский садик. Солнышко, блядь, ясельная группа.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle?
Ah, can't complain. What you up?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would...
By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at...
No, don't worry. I'll find a way. I've already wrapped your share of the produce.
You really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path.
Hey, have you seen that...
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think...
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring... If you run into them...
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What did... I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding.
Oh, you could tell I was... Hey!
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He has no
He knows I'm following him. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something...
What is it?
My lord, I feel...
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside the...
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you note, however, there is no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they...
Что, если все это время Фатуи были хорошие, а нас все наебывали?
It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just you heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So,
You seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
it's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted.
Silali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever...
Strange? Citalali is said to be the legendary Granny Eatsley, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub. And the Wyub...
Why do you need knowledge on the...
That is not something you...
Don't forget, I saved your...
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Интересно, а все же капитан будет игровым или нет?
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing.
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just,
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me.
Чё ты к нему доебалась, блин?
Anyway,
Он взрослый,
back to what we
решит
just
сам, что
saw.
делать.
I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does it help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in that land will be a...
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Да ладно.
Why is he so obsessed with saving that land? Oh, we've got to tell Malika about this right away.
Yes, she needs to know about this. Now.
Привет. Чё ты сегодня не усидишь никак на месте? Бля, чё, как она меня ведет вообще? А там тебя поймали пираты.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali.
Ну, когда гастрит начнет ебошить, тогда начнешь питаться нормально.
We also just took a peek at Auroron's memories and discovered something huge. Oh, with his granny's permission, of course. Or no,
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
Проходим архонтов.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Я не совсем, но от такого питания у тебя будет гастрит.
It would mean sacrificing nearly
У меня был
everything contained
в твоем
within the current
возрасте.
ley lines. Very
Хуйня
similar to the
полная, не
parts of
рекомендую.
using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself.
Ну вот, старайся
Our
кушать
other
хорошо.
warriors are working to push back the abyss on the front lines.
Ну ты не пугайся так. Гастрит есть что лечится.
You lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side.
Хотя бы один раз в день надо есть нормально.
Lolly to break Auroron's legs.
Да ладно, ты мне тут до этого уже писал. Из чего
In any case,
состоит
the
твое
masters of the
питание.
Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower.
Ты мне писал, что у тебя там заставлено бутылками из-под колы.
I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Не знаю, дня 3, 4, 5 назад. На прошлой неделе, может.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it. Exactly. The traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction.
Нет, я пройду архонтов и лягу спать.
By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Understood. Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
Зачем тебе Вова? Когда я играю в Геншин, ты меня... Точнее, когда я играю в Вову, ты спрашиваешь, когда будет Геншин. Когда я играю в Геншин, ты спрашиваешь меня про Вову. Ты чё? Опять мозги мне делаешь? Не рекомендую.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Удиви.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Уже приготовилась падать. Да нахуя мне эту штуку здесь поставили, если я не могу на ней туда добраться? На котлету. Тут тоже есть. Ага. Если я Архонтов сегодня пройду, Вову будет завтра. Я же хочу съебаться отсюда.
Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Monica. Looks super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe's standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer
Ты
clear
откуда
and approach
знаешь?
from
Ты
the side.
сказал, что ты не открывал даже еще.
Silence! You can't run! Well, stabilize. This is order. Looks like I... Be satisfied.
Ну, я все равно скоро спать пойду. Значит, буду заканчивать завтра.
The spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing.
Ну, ёптать. Ага. Сразу тройное.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Давай. Тройка. Я настолько не верю в в систему образования нашу. Я откуда знаю, как я могу делать, если это вот то, что про кофе, это и было все твое ДЗ или что? Откуда я знаю, что ты делал, чтобы прогнозировать что-либо? Я что, тебе Ванга? Тройка в любом случае. Ну, может, 4 с минусом, если вам минус ставил. Давай ты, бля, угадаешь, какого цвета я завтра тени для глаз нарисую, а если угадаешь, с меня желание. Пиздец, ну как это можно отгадать? Если старался, значит 4.
It's too late.
А может 5. Я и не знаю. А завтра буду смотреть «Пацанок» вечером. Поэтому без стрима. Я уже сказала, 3. Не угадаю, не угадаю.
Something's wrong.
You are not Aurora. Who are you?
What?
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? You see? You would...
His voice is complete.
Stop worrying about other people's survival. Please finish.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Why do you care about a doomed man? After all, his soul...
А мне нравится. Потому что у нас очень мало мужиков в игре. Пусть будет. Мне нравится намного больше, чем Кинич, например. Который вообще хуй пойми откуда. Ну и что? Для коллекции я его, пожалуй, заимею. Бля, ребят, если вам не очень интересно, я буду скипать, потому что я уже прочитала, о чем сюжетка. Мне нравятся только 2 эти бабы в латексе. Архонтка и Часка с точки зрения дизайна. И он тоже нормальный эмо-бой. Все остальные мне не нравятся. Местные. Это вообще хуй знает, что такое. Натлан по шкале разочарования просто, блядь, 100 из 10.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radish.
I was just looking at the...
Something interesting.
I noticed some on the ground.
Bummer. Guess that means less...
Aoife, do you think...
Fun. Exactly.
Why should I?
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to out...
Maybe Aoife was just too nice.
Я обожралась мандаринов. У меня передоз.
Something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul, a part of me is all...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait.
It was you.
Thing?
I'm not weak.
Ты просто, блядь, не видишь. Я сейчас покажу.
You really think a useless thing like you can can save the world.
Useless.
Там пиздец. Я штук 5 съел. Бах.
Take it from me. The happiest.
Я вообще, наверное, вас это продезинфицирую от себя. Меня бесит, блин, 6 человек в сети, никто не пишет, кроме тебя одного. Да я бы сделала дождь из мандариновых шкурок, но, блядь, я взрослая, и убирать все равно мне придется. Поэтому не буду.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No, I won't die here.
А когда будут остальные племена? У нас же там типа 3 из 6 сделано только.
That voice.
Control your mind.
Ну и вот и хуёво, что остальные считают иначе. Я расстроена, мне грустно и вообще в пизду, мне надоело это все. Хочу удалить Twitch, блядь. Че ты обсчитался 5-1, это уже 5-1. Че, вот сейчас уже будет 5-1? Точнее, уже сейчас будет пира ГГ.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you.
The worst appears to.
Ну, ты когда ходил, я сказала, что по-любому нам дадут пиростихию, только дадут ее в конце. Здесь такая на БДСМщица, я в ахуе.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life.
Auroron, I never thought you act.
I just want an answer. A reason no one is born a hero.
The answer you.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
What is that voice?
Just as I thought, the Lord of the Night has awakened.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to
Давай,
my
споки.
limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, most of you were unaffected because yours, and yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer.
So, was that what caused all his strange.
No. An additional soul was. However, this soul does.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to
Because I was the one who originally constructed Nat.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the warp. To aid the people of Natland, the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque strengthened that realm and established.
Oh, right!
The ancient dragons tried to use this. Back then, this method was. And now, the structure of the. It was an incredibly crude and painful such as rebuilding the ley line.
But why would.
The people of Natland, but adventurers like you are.
No wonder there are Seelies around here.
Few angels remain. Now, Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's, despite all the obstacles and say the word. You need only nod your head.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. Not to mention, just like the consequence.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss, a land without the Lord of the Night.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right. What will it take for you to realize that?
The situation hasn't gotten that.
Why? Because I.
Conria?
That's right. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could have.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe.
If I could go back, I would you. Have that chance before you.
Because we don't have the right to make. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting every.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would.
Or history could repeat itself.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was all. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for. No matter what path lies before us, we still.
That's right. Natland's heroes gave their lives so we could. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may.
Yeah, we're just one hero.
The power from the device will allow me to. Even if you fail, humanity is truly remarkable.
You must have a profound connection to this, but what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Trav.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Aurora, your plan, does have the potential in the meantime, you shall.
Thank you. Having such a. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be. Ah, yes, yes. No matter. I'll.
Young girl.
What? You come to me with many questions. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living. The one you wish to know about? It was an expression of love. She succumbed to self. Please don't tell. You come to me with many questions.
In that case, allow me to form. We now face a as for Auroron.
A magnanimous.
Whoa. Seeing the two.
This may be an. Now that we're all here.
We weren't getting it. We tracked down.
Seems like my.
Strange. In any case.
That's true. And if all else.
But that means. Oh.
That story. I failed only to find. I'm sure many people from that moment together.
So it was him. You knew him.
Even without the mask.
Wait, do you know someone?
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
During the age of Conria. All I know, he carries a degree of pain and hatred. That, yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role, although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. As for your question, my appearance is much changed. And that's not the...
I would have never known. During our
And I still... It's a shame we never faced off 500 years...
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go out...
So, all that commotion back at the state...
I'd say we're evenly...
I imagine you held... My goal was the Gnosis. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their That's why our methods can be so... I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change.
Right! What happens when all 6 here...
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. Renova is a god whose existence predates...
Wait, is that what...
Yes. Like I said before, the same principle applies. In other words, but if you survive the trial...
That's still...
We cannot walk this... Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom in the face of their...
Spoken like...
Alright. That's the Abyss will likely sense the change in...
When you put it that way... Alright.
The monsters keep increasing. It's definitely unusual. If there's one thing... Oh.
Something wrong, Traveler?
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields. Listen, I'm not.
Hey, Shilonen?
Nothing I can't. Even the most skilled craftsman.
You must be exhausted.
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
What exact?
Okay. I don't have anything. I'm being sincere. I know what not because I thought. Of course, in the end, you even had Aoife bring me that gem.
You're welcome. Anyway.
Oh.
Of course you didn't. The Pyro Archon has discussed.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this.
You're not all. Trying to negotiate, are you?
Given all the good things that I'm.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But, oh,
Hello!
Yes.
Taking care of the traveler is an easy eat.
Traveler, Paimon. I won't.
Let's get together some.
Sounds good. If you're done for
You ready?
Yep.
So, this is where you. Hopefully, we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here.
I'm sorry, but we ran.
I see. It would seem that. Speak your.
She is special, but that dead has not.
Even though that guarantee.
Yes.
So, it's.
Forging an ink. But once that process is forging an ink.
Yes, because we don't know how. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have even when I'm staring.
I understand. And you said.
So,
what is she?
I've had the Masters.
And you did it anyway?
Death.
A key part, considering it's a.
You're saying.
Yes.
I can't just.
Don't forget. Fate indicates the ruler of death. The ruler of death. Fate, maybe. I cannot help you.
Mawika, no.
Yes.
Well, she's not the traveler ship.
We shall have to wait. My time.
We won't forget.
Thank you for saying. How many years? The Night Kingdom.
That's what makes.
Exactly.
Times like my creator was here. With it.
Thank you.
Really.
Your thanks. Time for you to.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside.
Все, хватит.
Astrologers. Rid themselves of material desires.
Все, ребятки, всем пока.